Global PSM Solution. It's a safety and risk management company based in Toronto, Canada. Now, just like most companies, these guys, they also have a LinkedIn page, they have a Facebook page, they even have a website. But what if I were to tell you that the Global PSM does not really specialize in safety management, but rather they specialize in stealing Standard Bank customer information such as username and password. Now, the way they do it, let me show you how we find out. I am going to open my emails here. As you can see now, I received the first email on the 12th of January 2023. I received the other one on the 23rd of January 2023. Now, these emails, at first glance, it appears they are coming from Standard Bank, and they have told me here that I need to redeem my UCount rewards point of 48,250 Rand. Now, this is just UCount rewards points. So anyone that see an email like this will automatically assume it is from Standard Bank. And also, if you are not tech inclined, you will just look at the email address and say, oh, it is legit, it is from Standard Bank. Now, the scammer here expects you to open these attachments. Here they're just telling you that you can now log in and claim your rewards, right? But to log in, they expect you to open this attachment. But what the scammer doesn't know is that from this attachment, we can actually trace them back to see who actually sent this email or which company is responsible for sending these scam emails, or for at least for collecting that username and password of that victim if the victim were to open this link and log in, right? Now, what we did is we have saved, of course, this on our local machine for us to examine it. As you can see, I just saved that. So now I'm gonna go to the folder where I saved it. I saved it under the downloads folder. Then here I'm gonna open using Kate or any text editor of your choice. I'm now opening it. Give it a moment. Now, at first, you may not be able to read this, or it may look chunky. But now, if you keep scrolling down, you will start noticing that the style sheet, for example, is saved in this company's website, as you can see. Now, if you're to open this thing on a web browser, this style sheet, I'm going to open it on a new tab. You can see that it does not exist. It is loading. You can see it wrote the page not found, as you can see, and it wrote 404 page not found. Now, what this company does is, after they have sent this email with this attachment, they're gonna let it sit maybe for a week or 2 weeks. After, they're gonna delete these things because it will expose them. So it doesn't matter how many victims they got, but they want to delete these sub folders and the files, so that if you try to open the attachment that they have sent on your inbox, then it will not, I'm going to open it now, this attachment, it will not look legit. But by the time you open it, it doesn't look legit. They've already gathered or stolen Standard Bank customer information for those victims that opened the link before they deleted the file. Now, this file that they have sent by email, as you can see when we opened it using Kate here, if I were to reopen it again, you can see that it relies heavily on the files that they've already removed. For example, this CSS here, they've already removed this file. But what is more interesting, even of course the JavaScript, they have already removed it, as you can see. But what is more interesting is that if you keep scrolling down, you can see that that is the link that they're going to send your username and password if we were to log in. And if you scroll down, there's a function that they call that will then send. This is the function. I just click it so that it will become a yellow, highlighted in yellow. You can see that this function is going to take the values that it needs to send, and then it's going to call another function there. Now, if you scroll down again, you're going to see that the function it calls, it's going to accept the URL and the values and the callback. We are interested only on those two things, right? Now, I select that one again. I scroll up where they call it. You can see the first thing it accepts is the link. This is the URL that will receive your username and password if you are to log in on that scamming site or on that scamming page that they've sent you by email. Now, the first one, what is more interesting here is this site URL. If you scroll down again, you can see that site URL is this domain here, or is this web page here. You can see now what we are interested in is this main one. If you're to copy this the way it is and go to the web browser, you can see when you paste it here that it resolved to that company domain. And now this is the same company that I showed you earlier on LinkedIn, is the one I showed you on Facebook. They even have a website. Now comparing this website and this one, I just opened this one and the same thing. So now this company is responsible for stealing your username and password if you were to log in or to open this attachment and log in before they delete the rest of the style sheet that they have sent as part of this file, or the style sheet that this file depends on. Now, like I said, if you open this file now, it's not gonna look like a standard bank. Now, like I said, if you open this, let's repeat that. Now, like I said, if you open this link now, it's not going to look like a normal standard bank website. In fact, I've already opened it here. It's not gonna look like a normal standard bank because they have already deleted the rest of the style sheet now that this page depends on. Now, if you were to open again that page, I've opened it here, you can see that it depends on this style sheet here. Now, like I said, both the style sheets are being removed already. That's why it said page not found. So that is why if you're to open the page now, it looks janky like that. But now if you were to open this before they delete those dependencies, it will then appear to be a normal standard bank website, and then you're going to enter your login information. As soon as you click login, then it's going to send the information to this company. To be precise, it's going to send your information to this URL here. And on this URL, they have appended a PHP file at the end. If I can click there again, they appended post login process.php. Now this is the file that is sitting on their server, and it is responsible to take the form values. The form values here, I'm referring to username and password. After that, they will then start to use those information to pretend to be you and log in on your account and start stealing money from your standard bank account. Now I checked this company is available. You can see the worst part, it even have connections and even followers on LinkedIn. It even have a page, followers and likes on Facebook. They even have a website, and it is secured, as you can see, HTTPS. Now it appears to be a legit company, but it is actually concerning, considering that the standard bank information for those customers that gets stolen, it gets sent to this company in the background, but the user will know because the user will not check all these things. But now we know that if you're to log in, that your username and password will be sent to this URL or to this site URL, which is this domain, like I said here. Now, if we look at this domain, we can see it was registered on the 23rd of month number 7, 2018, and up until today, it is up and running. And they say here that they are based in Canada, and this is the address. So of course I use Google Maps to go and check. This is the address it pointed to. So I'm gonna put this paste in here so that we can see. Wait for it. The person just landed. So now we need to make sure that, if you can check down here, we need to make sure that this person is exactly on that red marker there. So we must rotate like that so that the person points in the right direction. Okay, then we continue like this. Continue a bit. Wait here. See the company address there. They said that it is 2048. You can say the 2048. Now if you go to contact, you can see here 2048. Now this is the company that they say is based in Canada, and that's the address. To me, this does not look, I don't know, maybe companies in Canada, they look like that they have a garage where you can park your car, but in South Africa, companies are not, the layouts are not really like this. This look like a normal house to me. So that's how it goes, the scam. They send you an email, it look like it's from Standard Bank. They attach even the email address, it look like it's from Standard Bank, but at the end, if you open the attachment and try to log in the background, it takes that login information and send it to this company website. Now that company may have already deleted this folder but they still remained with this, and even if they were to delete the folder, they've already sent this file to those victims' email. So any victim can actually download that file on the attachment and examine the code behind it, and the code, it tells that it sends the username and password of that victim to this URL. And now if I said you copy this thing and you put it on your web browser, it lands to that company address. Now we know, you need to be careful. If you receive any email with an attachment claiming that it is from Standard Bank or whatever, check if it have an HTML attached. Don't open it. If it have anything you don't understand, don't open it. If you did not request for a statement and you receive a statement, don't open it. If it feels suspicious, as soon as you open it, you start to question it, don't open it. So that is my advice to you. I just don't know how can this company get away with this, because you can see their website is still up and running. Nothing is happening to them. All they know is that they keep targeting. Now, so far I only know of Standard Bank that they have sent to the Standard Bank customers, but maybe they also sent for other banks. You'll never know. But now, this is why I'm here, to show you that if you receive an email like this, there's a way in which you can trace it to see where it sends that information when you try to log in. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.